Hi there! In this series of videos, I'd like to show you how to do the final exam, which must be done on the computer using AutoCAD software. First of all, let's read the tasks on the final exam. You may have to create a structural steel drawing or a reinforced concrete drawing like this. For both of these types, the first task is the same. You need to draw the borders and the title block adhere closely to ISO standard. So, in the first few videos, I'll show you how to draw them in AutoCAD. And then, there are some step-by-step video tutorials on how to create structural steel drawings in the format that looks like a final exam. Similarly, you can learn how to create reinforced concrete drawings through some step-by-step video tutorials on this subject. Are you ready? Now, let's start with the first basic steps if you want to create a metric drawing. Well, I think you should start your computer and then start AutoCAD so you can immediately practice with me. Now, I need to close AutoCAD on my computer and go back to square one, right? Remember that since you need to create a metric drawing, let's create a new one by opening the metric drawing template, where the units are millimeters and all formats are available according to the ISO standard. So, you click here, or press Ctrl and N to create a new drawing. When you see the Select Template dialog, let's select the iCAD ISO drawing template. Now click here, then click Open. You can also double-click here. Okay? Here is a new drawing and we will work on it. I want to turn off the grid to show the figure clearly, so I click here. You can see all grids are gone. Now look at the bottom left corner of the drawing area. You can see Model tab and Layout tab, right? You know, there are two distinct working environments called Model space and Paper space, in which you can work with objects in a drawing. By default, you start working in a limitless 3D drawing area called Model space. You then draw at 1:1 scale. That means we draw the shapes of the objects here to their actual size. Then complete the drawing with the borders and title block, the scaled figures, and all annotations in paper space. Therefore, to prepare your drawing for printing, you need to draw the borders and title block first. So now, click on Layout 1 tab to switch to Paper space. You can see something like a piece of paper here, and there is a viewport on it. Now, I drag the cursor onto the viewport, then click. You see, the viewport is selected, and then I press Delete key on keyboard to delete it. We'll draw the borders and title block here. Now, drag the cursor to this Layout tab, then right-click to open this list. Click at Page Setup Manager to open the Page Setup Manager dialog box. Then click at Modify to open the Page Setup Layer 1 dialog box. And here, at Plot Style Table, click this down arrow to show the drop-down list. Then select ACAD.CTB. Ready? Next, check the name of printer or plotter. It should be none. And then At paper size, click this down arrow to show this list. Then select the ISO A2 594420. Ready? Now, click OK button to close this dialog box. Then click the Close button to close the Page Setup Manager dialog box. You can see this area shows the A2 sheet size, and I'll draw a rectangle as the outline of an A3 sheet size inside this area. But how to use the rectangle command in AutoCAD? You know, to enter any command in AutoCAD, you can use keyboard or a toolbar button. Specifically, to enter the rectangle command, you can type REC, then press enter. Okay? Or I need to tell you that to exit a command, just press the escape key on the keyboard. Okay? And another way to enter the rectangle command is that in Home tab, the Draw panel, let's click the rectangle button. Click here. Okay? Now, look at the command window. The prompt asks you to specify first corner point. You should click a point on the screen. It should be here. And then you can see the next prompt. Specify other corner point. Now, let's type at 420, 297. Then press enter. The rectangle is done. Okay? Next step, you need to draw a thick border. Note that its line weight must be 0.7 mm. The left margin is 20 mm and the others are 10 mm. So, the best way is to use the offset command. You can type O, then press enter. Or you can click the offset button in Modify panel of Home tab. In the same way, now look at the command window and you can see the prompt. Specify offset distance. Let's type 10, then press enter. When the prompt asks you to select object to offset, you click this rectangle. Then you can see a prompt asking you to specify point on side to offset. Now, you drag the cursor inside the rectangle, then click, and then press enter. It's done. You can see the second small rectangle appears as you want. It's nice, right? Now, since the left margin is 20 mm, not 10 mm, so we need to move this edge 10 mm to the right. To do this, you can use grips, and when the stage of polar set to on. First, let's check the status of polar. It must be turned on. Are you ready? Now, no need to enter any command. Just click on the small rectangle. You can see a blue rectangular grip appears on this edge, right? Let's drag the cursor to this blue rectangular grip, then click. Its color changes to red, and then keep dragging the cursor to the right until you can see this sign of polar. Hold this horizontal polar and then type 10. Then press enter. It's done. Now press escape key to turn off all grips. It's done. I think we should stop here and continue with part 2 of this series. Bye. See you later.